Alright, welcome back in. Beautiful girl in there, too. Looked like one of Auntie's friends. Like a recent ad. It's like all hair with blonde and everything, you know. She was hearing me like talk. I don't know. I mean, we don't know. These days, I mean, let me put it this way. Years ago, like in the 90s when I was acting, you know, in karaoke and, you know, dressing flamboyant and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I always thought, like, everywhere I went, like, you know, I was like center of attention, stuff like that. I mean, it was just natural. I mean, I wasn't really bad looking and stuff like that, and I held it. I had the, I'll be honest, you know, I mean, I walked like, you know, I had the Jagger kind of thing and stuff like that, and you know, the kind of attitude that was back then. So, I mean, you can't put down like kids these days. You just know. You know, I mean, what they're going through. I mean, it'd be like stupid, like to even try. Yeah, she's there, with the hat on. She looks just like one of Nancy's friends, like, you know. The one girl there, beautiful, very gorgeous, like, you know. And I was talking to her, like, I was just like, because like I said, like, you know, in the morning show here, about holidays, it's something I grew up, you see, they don't know, like, you know, when I'm saying something, it's, especially people in their 20s and even 30s, when I'm saying, because I was surprised I wrote an Easter, but it's, like, stupid, like, I mean, now I understand, like, you know, like, you know, like, when I was in my 20s and stuff, when I used to listen to people, you know, I mean, they were coming off from their experience, like, you know, so it sounded like, but I had respect, like, I would like it. I was into like anything like historic. You know, there was this one guy, Bailey, like Peter Bailey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name was Peter. I'll go with Peter. No, the last name was Bailey. One of the first jobs I had. You know, I was like a drummer, and you know, he was like older and stuff like that, and he was just like, you know, this kind of, you know, he was like my father's age at the time, so, and he kind of reminded me of my father. I often met people like, you know, my father, like when I went to acting, like, you know, the acting professor there, splitting image, sort of, my father's nose, his body, like, you know, a certain kind of like structure, like, you know, sort of, you know, not identical. I don't want to get into the snowflake kind of thing. And yes, the Iron Maiden kind of drew that out of us here today. We got some Loverboy in there. We're gonna put that in a second, but I'm gonna need a break here. Just gonna take a little time here for a little bit of meditation of some sort, like, you know, gonna meditate here, you know, not long, just, we'll be back. We'll put some other music on for you. What do you think?
So let me hand this over to Emery. I know you addressed this earlier. I guess Carlos didn't hear you earlier in the show. You were at Dulce one time, but you can confirm that Dulce does exist.
That is correct, everyone. Dulce does exist. I was only there for one day, and it is true, it does exist. I do not work there, but I can confirm that is true.
There you go. Let's go to west of the Rockies. Chris in Pueblo, Colorado.
Pueblo.
You're up next, Chris.
Wow, I didn't think I was going to get picked.
You got picked.
There you go.
Let's hear it, Chris.
Well, I was in the Army for 8 years, and I've seen lots of things in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Okay, well, right, it's nice.
Just a couple weeks ago, there was some stuff in the sky that was unexplainable.
Oh, boy.
My thing that I'm calling for is my own personal experience. I appreciate your gift tonight for all the e-share.
Chilly.
My thing, I was at work on a patrol, and I was driving north to south, and next thing I know, I'm awake, I'm facing east to west, and then I see these lights pointing away from my vehicle. It looked like a box truck, but then they just take off. So I don't know what happened, because there was about an hour and a half that I am no longer aware of.
Did you crash, or was your vehicle just...
High above the West Tower. Anyway, it said Loverboy on it. I'm sure Loverboy is on this Night Ranger. We have Jeff Blade in the studio and Tommy Shaw and Ted Nugent from the damn Yankees. Here in the studio. Ted, you said some controversial things. Yes, I did, Jerry. Yes, I did. Well, your show was pretty mushed up yesterday, man. But I like you, man. I mean, because, and you like that band Strutter, don't you? I do. Strutter was, I had that up on my wall there today. I didn't feel like doing a closer. You talk about yourself around, man. Were you an actor or something? Yeah. Like today, like, you know, and you're nice, man. I mean, you're fair, you're equal. Yes, I'm seeing if Loverboy is on here. Hold on. It's all Night Ranger. Well, why does it say Loverboy? It's got to be Loverboy. All right, hold on. Give us a second. Night is still young. That could be Loverboy. That's Loverboy. They got Lovin' Every Minute on it. Gotta be careful, because I got a block yesterday with the Ozzy. You know, Ozzy, gotta watch out. Certain Ozzy songs. So that's why I didn't really make the show yesterday. So this morning I was saying that's because, like I said, I was tired and I got up, and then the banana cream pie was there. Actually, she didn't get it was on sale, you know. She paid $7.99 for it, but it was supposed to be on sale for $3.99 because, like, you know how Italians are, like, you know, after she came back from the market, she's like, yo, that girl, she charged me $7.99 for that pie. The guy said it was $3.99. I mean, it wasn't worth no $7.99, but it was pretty good. And the clubs are like $10. And, you know, so, you know, really wasn't a big cooking day the last 2 days because, you know, prepared for Easter and stuff like that, you know. She's got mass, stuff like that, or, you know, whatever. You know, there are times where, you know, just because, you know, it was a tradition of Italian. But, like, the roast, well, we figured this, you know, we're going to get a club, you know. She goes, well, what kind do you want? I said, I don't care, turkey. Or whatever. I said, whatever you get. She goes, why don't we get both? We'll split, like, you know. I said, all right, yeah, that sounds good. You know, and then, like, I mean, like, we split. The roast beef was so, I mean, you couldn't even chew it, like, you know. I ended up having to take it because, you know, it's my mom. I mean, I want her to enjoy it. I mean, the turkey was good. You know, because I was eating the one piece. You know, I gave her the other 3 pieces of the turkey. I said, all right, give me I'll take the roast beef. But it was just like, you know, I mean, I can't believe it, like $10. And she even said, she goes, I told the girl, I said, could you got any, like, well done turkey, well done roast beef back there? And apparently the girl didn't hear or anything. I just gave her this, like, surprising, because Bob was always good. Bob's Diner, you know, was always, like, good, you know. I talked her out of getting, you know, from the restaurant. I said, well, you know, why don't we try something different? Well, so anyways, that is our show here for today. I don't know, just small talk, I guess. And plus, you know, we got away from, you know, talking about, like, what we want to see happen. I mean, I wouldn't be asking, you know, I wouldn't be suggesting these things if I didn't think, like, you know, it would, you know, it'd be beneficial. Not just for me. I'm just saying, we just have it in us. Like, you know, we know. I mean, like I said, whatever you study, whatever you do, you kind of know what you want to see happen, or you can visualize it. You know, some people are just, you know, good at visualizing. You know, and plus it's from learning. Like, you know, it's better. You know, because we adjust. You know, we constantly move towards something better. And that's what this whole, you know, debating seems to be about. Like, you know, I mean, just two different views on things. Like, you know, which way And meanwhile, the Earth just sits here with its moon. You know, its air, its trees. I mean, the stuff. There's plenty of stuff for everybody, you know. But then there's just all this unequalness and unbalance. Huge unbalancedness. But there's always enough. Got my coffee.